What's going on, everyone? My name's Obi and welcome back to Courtside Financial. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also make sure you hit the like button because it really does go a long way in helping out the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Ideanomics, ticker symbol IDEX, IDEX. The stock is currently trading at $2.09. As of Friday, it was down 6.91% for the day and up 3.47% in the after hours. For the week, it's down 30%, and for the month, it's up 145.88%. I've been getting a lot of requests to do another IDEX video, and I just haven't found the time yet this week, but it was something that I wrote down and put on my calendar. But one of the subscribers has been commenting saying that I need to do an IDEX video because it's a pump and dump scheme, it's a fraudulent company, and they've been paying YouTubers to make videos, which is all allegedly, of course, but I will say that I have never been reached out to or contacted by anybody at IDEX, and I would never take a deal like that in the first place. So as far as me and my positions when it comes to IDEX, I told you guys I felt like the market cap jumped up a little too quickly, so I set a stop loss to protect my downside, and I was just going to let the stock run and see how far it could go. I also said that what I invested in this company to me was just gambling money that I didn't care if I lost or even profited on it. Well, when my stop loss kicked in, I actually made 133%, and I ended up waiting a little bit and seeing what happened. And when the stock dropped off, I actually placed an in-the-money leap call for $1 by January 2022. As of today, I still hold those contracts and I don't have any shares in IDEX. So for this video, I wanted to look across the company and determine for myself personally whether I believe that it is a pump and dump scheme or not. But a quick message before we get into that. The promotion that WeBull was running is now extended to December 14th. When you open up your new brokerage account, you'll receive 2 free stocks. All new US investors will receive 4 total free stocks, including those 2 free stocks valued up to $3,700 when they make a deposit of $100. And lastly, cryptocurrency is now available on WeBull, so you can trade cryptocurrency with 0 commissions. So Hindenburg Research, which is a short selling firm that's targeted companies like Nikola, has also placed a target on IDEX back in June, accusing the company of fraud. The short selling firm accused IDEX of constantly switching business models in order to inflate the price of the stock. Now, I think in the very first video that I did on IDEX, I said that the company used to be a media company. Hindenburg's short thesis is that the company switched over from being just a media company and expanded into a blockchain-based financial tech company, and later in 2019, becoming an EV company. While Ideanomics still has blockchain ingrained in their business model, it's not like they just got rid of it altogether. And I think about the companies that are well off versus majority of the companies that are struggling. The ones that are doing good really have 2 components. And to me, that's flexible and innovative business models. For companies to be able to reinvent or restructure themselves is something that I value in the way that I invest. I look for companies that are not afraid to invest in new technologies and kind of be disruptive. I never have and I never will say that IDEX to me is a neo by any means. I just have different levels of conviction. I'm not saying that IDEX is a top tier investment, and that's why I set a stop loss in the first place. To me, it's still a risky investment. You can go back and watch the first 2 videos and that is what I said. But for me, having these 2022 calls that I purchased with profits, there's almost no risk for me. I'm playing with the house's money at this point in time. It's always important to do your own research and come to your own conclusions, but this is just going to be me sharing my ideas with you guys. Back in June, IDEX announced that they would be partnering with some big companies to fulfill EV taxi orders. Among those are Tesla, BYD, Geely, and Nissan. They said that they would be using the Tesla Model 3 as proof of concept, and delivery of those orders is underway. To the best of my knowledge, that hasn't happened yet, and because of it, there's some investor disappointment. So clearly that's not something that's positive, but the light at the end of the tunnel is that they are partnered with these big and well-established names. Moving forward, I would like to see progress here. IDEX has a 51% stake in Tree Electric, which is a Malaysia-based EV maker, and they manufacture scooters, mopeds, and vans. And this is the only licensed manufacturer of EVs in Malaysia, so by definition, they have a 51% stake in a market leader. On Tuesday, Tree Electric appointed Richard Tao as CFO of Tree Electric, and he was formerly the director of group finance at Volkswagen Malaysia. And also, IDEX is not a Chinese company. Even though they do conduct business in China, they're a US company. As of their Q3 earnings, IDEX had about $27 million in cash and cash equivalents on their balance sheet, and then they also had about $50 million worth of liabilities on their balance sheet. Growth investing comes with dilution. I don't think you can really escape that. So investors should be well aware that that is a possibility, but more concerning is, what are they using the money for? Are they using the money solely to survive, or are they using the money to grow the business? They use the capital to buy Timios Holdings, which is a real estate company in the fintech space. The company did $60 million in revenue so far as of October, and in October they did $8 million of revenue. Now, of course, this is a record year for real estate. Last week I read an article that said real estate prices saw their biggest spike in September. So with real estate prices being at all-time highs, there's a lot of uncertainty moving forward. But long-term in real estate, I think there will be opportunity. And I think that's the thing here with IDEX investor base right now. A lot of people are looking to turn around and make a lot of quick money really fast. But in 2018, Timios did $34.5 million in revenue. In 2019, they did $45 million in revenue. I've talked about Soltrack before, which is a battery electric tractor company that IDEX now has a 24% stake in. And the bull case here is that electric tractors will disrupt that market and bring IDEX or Soltrack more market share. So that's a company that's already operating, has a working product, and IDEX has a 24% stake in them. Lastly, IDEX has a subsidiary, Medici Motors. This company is fully owned by Ideanomics, and they're supposed to be producing battery electric vehicles and hydrogen powered vehicles. By Q1 2021, they expect to have their first EVs ready, and then later on in 2021, they expect to have the hydrogen powered vehicles ready. My concern here is that there's no working product. And hopefully this isn't a situation where it ends up being like another company that we know of. The thing with IDEX is that they have so many different pieces of their business, but the way I try to view it is as a portfolio company, and then aside from being a portfolio company, a financing company. I've talked about their MEG business model in my other videos. Make sure you check those out. But really, IDEX serves as the middleman for a lot of these EV companies, and they charge a distribution on offering them financing on fleets and things like that. So that's going to be it for this video. I want your opinion on IDEX. Leave me a comment down below. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. The free Discord is going to be linked in the description. And as always, thanks for watching.